2 years after my first Curve review, we're again taking a look at the app promising to turn all your cards into one. And with a disappointing update in the last year, is Curve still the go-to app for turning all your cards into one? So what actually is Curve? Well, imagine that you have 5, 6, maybe even 7 different credit or debit cards. You have your everyday card, you have your travel card, you have your business cards, and managing all of these cards can be a headache. Now, instead, Curve wants to be the one card that basically rules them all. It is a sleek card that basically just pairs with an app on your phone to manage all of your existing credit and debit cards. Now we're talking about a unified, smart way to manage your money. The most prominent feature with the app itself is obviously consolidating all your cards into one. You add the cards directly to the Curve app, and now your Curve card can act as any of the cards that you've added. You just swipe on the app to choose which one you're using, and the card that you're selecting in the app is gonna be the card that you're spending with. Even though you're making the transaction with the Curve card, it will go through within the card that you actually selected in the app. But on top of this, they also offer insights into your spending habits, like where you're spending the most and how you could potentially save your money by spending differently. Now, this is cool. There's a feature called Go Back in Time, and basically what it does is that if you ever paid with the wrong card before, you can switch the card even after you used it for a transaction, up to 120 days after it actually happened. Now the app interface, it's clean, and the card, it comes in various different colors and designs. And this is the type of product that just feels good to use because everything is just working like it should. But there's also a learning curve. Mastering the app and setting everything up from the beginning can take a bit of time to actually understand, but once you actually set everything up and everything is running smoothly, this is an app that you never really have to open up again because you can use smart rules to set everything up, so you don't even have to open up the app itself. Now, if you are a frequent traveler, you know that one of the biggest pain points of traveling is the foreign transaction fees. Nobody wants to pay extra for just being in a different country, and our regular banks tend to overcharge us when it comes to our foreign transaction fees in general. But Curve here has got us covered, because with Curve you can basically add any card that you want to the app itself, and here you can use the card anywhere in the world without those pesky foreign transaction fees. This means that you can continue to rack up air miles, for example, on your favorite credit card, or even when you're abroad. So definitely a next level travel hack for anyone who tends to travel a lot. Now let's talk about something that we've all been through but we never really want to admit. The embarrassing moment when you're paying for something in the grocery store, for example, and your card gets declined.
Alrighty folks, ready for the check?
Oh, okay.
Oh, no, I got it.
Thank you.
Oh, it says it was declined.
Curve called this the Anti-Embarrassment Mode, and basically what it does is that when your card does get declined, your primary card gets declined, the Curve app will automatically switch to your backup card and make that whole process as seamless as possible. That means that the cashier won't know that your card ever got declined, you won't even know that the card got declined. Well, you'll get a notification in the app, but everything will go seamlessly, so you can skip those embarrassing moments just by activating this mode in the app. And this feature is so good that it's almost just worth it just for that specific feature. But Curve is not all sunshine and rainbows. First off, you're just adding another step in your financial ecosystem, another thing to go through, another app to download, another thing to use. And also, one more thing that could go wrong. If the Curve system ever goes down, that basically means that you can't access any of your other cards, and if you don't bring any of your other cards because you're using Curve, then you're basically stuck in the middle of nowhere with no other cards to use. And there's also some additional fees on international transactions if you go over your set limit for the plan that you're using. Well, let's talk about pricing, because Curve isn't a one-size-fits-all type of deal. They have different plans that cater to different needs and different spending habits and personalities and how many cards you got. So with that being said, let's just break them down one by one. The basic plan, or the OG as they call it, is the free option on Curve, and it comes with this card right here. Now with this plan you can add it to 3 different cards, and this has been upgraded from the 2 cards previously. You also have to pay a card delivery fee of $5.99, and the card and the app itself also supports both Visa and MasterCards. Now you can use the card through Google and Apple Pay, and you also have the Curve customer protection up to 100,000 euros. You also get access to the cool anti-embarrassment mode, and of course also the go back in time feature with a limit of 3 transactions for payments up to 30 days old. You also have the 2 smart rules for auto switching between cards. And quickly talking about the smart rule feature, the smart rule feature lets you set smart rules directly within the Curve app itself. So if you have a specific card that you want to use for transactions under $20, you can set that up in the app. So every time a transaction is less than $20, it will automatically switch to that card. You can set it transactions over €1,000. You can set a specific card for that. You can set specific auto switching for specific stores. So if you go to your local grocery store, it will be a specific one. So definitely a smart feature to have, but it's very limited if you only have access to one. And the new changes to this plan also means that they remove the fee-free ATM withdrawals for the package itself, which is now going to cost you €2 or 2% depending on which one is greater. The new changes also means you get no fee-free currency conversion, and instead you pay a 2.5 transaction fee over the MasterCard wholesale rate. Now stepping up, we have the Curve X, and this is going to run you $4.99 per month. Here you can add up to 5 different cards to your account, and you also get free delivery on the Curve card itself. You can also go back in time on 3 different transactions, but instead of the 30 days, you get up to 60 days to change your mind. You also get increased smart rules to 5 instead of the regular 2, and also fee-free ATM withdrawals up to €300 per month, and free currency conversion for €500 per month. Then there's Curve Black, which is going to run you $9.99 per month. Here you can add unlimited cards to your account. You also get 1% cash back at 3 different retailers. You get crypto rewards, travel insurance. You can go back in time unlimited times up to 90 days, unlimited smart rules, as well as fee-free ATM withdrawals up to €500 and fee-free conversion rates up to €1,000 per month. Now last but not least, we have the best of the best, which is going to be the Curve Metal option, which is going to run you $4.99 per month. Here you can also add unlimited cards to your account, and you also get 1% cash back at 6 different retailers. You also have the crypto rewards, various insurances, discounted lounge key access. You can go back in time unlimited times up to 120 days, unlimited smart rules, fee-free ATM withdrawals up to €1,000 per month, and fee-free conversion rate up to €5,000 per month, as well as a metal card. So is Curve worth it? Well, if you are someone who's juggling multiple different credit or debit cards and you want a cleaner and easier way to manage your financial lifestyle, then absolutely. But if you're someone with just one debit and one credit card, then this is probably a bit too overkill for you. It's definitely not for everyone, and unless you're going with one of the paid plans, you'll be very limited in terms of what you can access, and you're very limited in terms of how many cards you can add and your smart features as well, which will just make the app experience a lot worse than with one of the paid plans. Alright, but that's been it. Thanks again for watching, and I'll catch you guys in the next one.